Interesting. We got a little green blinky up front.
Oh, the front turn signals don't work either.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Chaseontwowheels here for another episode of WBR Garage. Behind me, I have our 2018 Yamaha R6 that we are turning into a R6M, the poor man's R6M, if you will. So guys, on the last episode, you guys might have seen we got the Rapid Bike quick shifter installed, and you can't really see it. There's an auto tuner down there. Now, we are currently on operation. We want to hear what the bike sounds like. So, what we're doing today, we have this awesome custom painted gas tank. You guys have kind of seen it in the background here. Hadn't really talked about it a ton yet, but you're gonna see it today. On top of that, we are gonna put the turn signals, the rear blinkers, and the fender eliminator kit. Now, just to be clear, the bike has a fender eliminator kit on it, but if I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust anything that was installed on this motorcycle, mostly because of those. Anyway, if you know, you know. It is what it is. Also, look, this box, this is a battery. The battery's in the box. We are going to be installing an anti-gravity battery in the bike today. I think the order is going to go something along the lines of remove the current battery that's heavy as hell, install the fender eliminator and the blinkers, install the gas tank, install the battery. That should be how today goes. Also, if you guys are new here, we are giving this motorcycle away once we get done building this thing. So, if you guys want to win the bike, you can go to WBRGarage.com. It's a website. It's our website. You can buy shirts. You can buy, where is it? Where is it at? You can buy coffee mugs. You can buy all types of stuff, or you can just get a membership, which will give you access to, you see that little camera? He's tiny. He's a tiny little camera up there. But what we do is build streams while we're filming this, and you get episodes a week early. All of that, anything you do over on the website, gets you entries to win the motorcycle. So when we get done building this thing, you might just get a knock on your door and be like, hey, it's you, Chase, from the videos. And I'm like,
hey, bro, you want this motorcycle?
You'll be like, I would love this motorcycle. That's never happened before, but like hypothetically it could. Just wanted to say that. Also, before we get this video started, shout out to our boys at motivationusa.com. They are the build sponsor for this season, guys. Everything going on this motorcycle came from them. It is an awesome thing. Check them out. Motivation USA, little discount, because you guys know if I bring on a sponsor, I'm trying to get y'all as much of a discount as possible. Without further ado, you know what? Let's do a little montage of the motorcycle so you guys see where the bike's at. That way we got a little comparison of what the bike looks like from start to finish. Let's check out the R6. All right, guys, so first things first is we have to remove this battery because we have a super lightweight battery. You guys would be shocked if you've never uninstalled stock batteries, these guys, from a motorcycle. Those things are heavy, and as I showed you guys earlier, very light. Stick around to the end of the video. We'll do a weight test to show you guys the actual difference.
Why you always lying?
So, removing a battery is very simple. It's broop, broop, zzz, and then it comes off. So we're gonna get that thing thrown off so we can actually start this build. I like sound effects, and I do them here. What the hell, Pat?
It was the ankle or the face, and he said no face. Are you okay?
All right, guys, the arduous work of uninstalling the battery is done. Nice job, RIP your leg. Next up, you guys see we've got a little fender eliminator kit here, right above the freaking swing arm, which if you hit a big bump and you have this thing angled, guess what's gonna just chop into your damn swing arm? Your license plate.
License plate.
Yeah, your license plate's gonna have a bad time. Actually,
time.
you guys, if you've never looked at it, look at guys' license plates that have their license plates that far down.
They're all
You're
smooshed.
gonna notice in the middle is a little bump. That's because that's where your tire hits it. So, you guys might see the back of this bike and be like, oh man, there's no rear turn signals. That's probably because they got a really cool integrated tail light.
No.
That is not the case here. So, let's install the battery and just show you guys how ridiculous this is. All right, we got brake light. Great, we love it, we love it. Interesting. We got a little green blinky up front, and there's nothing blinking in the back.
Oh, the front turn signals don't work either.
Perfect.
Relay
All right,
somewhere.
we're gonna fix the rear turn signals in this episode, but now we have to fix the front turn signals. Thank you guys for installing or reinstalling the shitty battery. The question is, what are we installing? New Rage Cycles. What we have is license plate bracket. This is gonna hold the license plate, and then check out those delicious little babies. So yeah, that's our setup. Now we gotta figure out how to uninstall this old one, because it kind of goes up into the nether. So let's get that figured out. Let's get this new one installed and tested at the end of the video when the battery goes back in. Let's get to it. By the way, quick thing, guys, everything we're installing today, we'll have links in the description for if you guys want to grab it or anything, just heads up. Okay, what do we have to do to uninstall that? It doesn't sound fun.
No, so it's a TST Industries piece, which is, you know, they're a good company, they make good product. Kind of a pain in the butt to install. So we are going to remove the rear seat. We're going to move the plastic panel between the rear seat and underneath the main seat. We're going to remove this metal bracket, our rapid bike ECU, our factory ECU, unhook all these relays, move all this wiring out of the way, undo a couple of quick connect fasteners, undo a 10mm bolt to pull a plastic panel up and out of the way so that we can get to the bolts that remove the bracket from underneath.
That's dumb. I'm just gonna go back over here. I'm just gonna get on the camera and
I'm just gonna get to work.
Okay, yeah.
This is so loose, we didn't take these off. This the bracket for the seat, super loose, we never took these off.
Love that.
Makes sense why that seat has been feeling weird on there.
Smart man.
Bro, this is so stupid. All right, you guys see what Christian is having to do? The guys have disassembled all the electronics in the back here just so we can get to these two. That is your entire rear electronics tray. To get that stupid thing off, oh my gosh. And that's not like an easy little thing. Like, the man's prying to get that up. So we just need to get those out of there and then we're good to go. My goodness. TST makes a good product, but why would you install that?
40 minutes of work to
When
get,
you literally can, like, you look at that, you've got all your connectors right
but
here.
you gotta be a racy boy and put it way up there.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. We finally got that off. So now we can start the reinstall process of all the electronics. We had to remove the ECU, our piggyback ECU. Whew. Okay, we're gonna get stuff reinstalled and then we'll get into the installing of these rear turn signals and the license plate bracket.
So we got a little ahead of ourselves going back together here. So we don't have to take this piece back off, but we're gonna, because it's gonna make our life a little bit easier. But we're gonna get that just out of the way so we can get a socket down in here to get the TST plate off from the bottom. A little more. There we go. Whoop.
Alrighty, my friends, the dudes have got all the electronics back installed. Now you notice we didn't reinstall this area. That's because we're going to need access to all of that for these new Rage cycle installs. We also got that plate removed down here. Did you?
Hello there.
Okay, well, we had to remove that plate because obviously we need access to that lower area to get our new Rage cycle stuff put together. All right, Pat, what are we doing now?
Should be a super easy little install. Their instructions are newragecycles.com/instructions. Punch in what product you have. It tells you. It's really easy.
The cool thing about New Rage Cycle is, if you guys notice, they give you plugs, and those correlate with, look at that, plugs that look the exact same. Plugs that look the exact same. Also, Pat, I believe I saw on the other camera when we were filming, there was a piece of professional electrical tape?
Yeah, there was the previous owner had put just a little bit of E-tape over that to keep it covered.
Wow, nice job making it sound fancy. E-tape.
Well, I mean, that's just what it's called. But anyway, the plugs are really clean. We did inspect them, so none of the pins are bent, which is great. So this is a quick breakdown of our little New Rage Cycles fender eliminator. This is the actual license plate bracket. It's got an LED light facing it. It's going to go onto the bottom of the bike that way. And in turn, this is our turn signals, and they're actually going to sit just like that. So kind of below that, we are looking at something like that.
Looks like. So, install time.
So quick thing to be mindful of when you're putting this guy on, the light for the actual license plate, which is gonna be this lower bracket here, you really wanna be careful. The wire goes up and through the hole there, which is great. And where the bolts go in back here, it's almost, I don't wanna say raised, but there's a divot between them where that wire can live. So you wanna be really careful.
Like a little channel?
Yeah, there's like a little channel in there.
Oh, that's cool.
You wanna be really careful you get it in there.
That's why it was looking like it was pinching?
It was pinching a little bit, so I moved it a little bit, and now I can feel it. It's got plenty of playroom in there, so not a big deal. Something when you want to keep in mind, be careful. If it looks like it's getting pinched, take your time, undo it, redo it, however many times it takes.
Nobody likes getting pinched, even if you're a wire. I'm just gonna push this way. I probably got it. Oh, it's better. My friends, check it out. Rear turn signals and the actual nice, that's only doing that because we haven't tightened it on.
Yeah, we haven't, that's the license plate bracket. We don't have a license plate, so it's loose.
Rear fender and rear blinkers are physically installed, but we have to finish them up. Pat, you want to do the honors?
Yeah.
You've touched it the most.
It's weird. We're gonna plug our license plate light in, and then we're gonna plug our turn signal wires in. Now, this is a bit of a guess and check until we get the battery plugged in, because we just literally don't know which one is left or right or anything like that. I probably could have looked, but then I don't know which one is which up here. Yep. So we are just gonna plug these failers in and see what happens.
This is what we love about New Rage Cycles, guys. Everything is literally plug and play. And it's not like that just on the R6. It's on that with literally everything.
They give us zip ties to clean up a lot of this wiring. We're not going to do that quite yet until we test to make sure everything's plugged in correctly, and then we'll get it all nice and secured out of the way.
Pat, I think that might mean that we need to install a battery?
Yeah.
Which battery do we have that I've already showed you? This one. Alrighty, my friends, as far as batteries on the old R7, we are going with anti-gravity AT7Z, which is this little guy. How freaking adorable is that? For you guys that have never used a lithium battery, they are absolutely fantastic, very lightweight, and one of the cool things that anti-gravity has on their batteries is this cool like restart feature, so you won't be stranded. This is typically where I would be like, all right, cool, we're gonna go install the battery now, but it's a battery, so. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay. We're installing the battery now so we can double check the rear turn signals. We obviously need power in the bike, and Patrick, what's wrong with him?
I don't know.
Okay. Let me be clear. There's nothing debatable about something's wrong with him.
There is.
You know, guys, in situations like this, it's best to just let them have their fun and just see where it goes, really. Because now it's an adventure for us.
He's really like a 3-year-old
Yeah.
in a man's body.
I know I promised you guys that we were going to weigh the batteries, but 4 points. Oh my God.
The old one is 4.6 pounds.
Not including the zip tie.
Not including the zip tie.
Just to be clear.
That is correct.
Look, press to restart. Never be stranded again. And then your battery turns on. How cool is that?
Very, very, very cool. 1.32 pounds.
No shot. Holy shit. 1.3 versus 4?
So it is 72% lighter.
We can confirm. We've done the math. Oh, look. New battery. That's yellow. Hey, there's that. Does the bike turn on? Let's find out. Hey, it works.
Left, right.
So basically you're wrong. Whoopsie daisies.
Yeah, I mean, well, not whoopsie daisies per se. We didn't know. It was a 50-50 shot. We guessed wrong. Not a big deal. We just.
Why did it's literally like plugging in a USB. You got a 50% chance, and it's wrong 100% of the time.
Yeah, if you're ever trying to plug a USB into your computer, if you tell me you got it right on the first try, you're a liar.
All right, it turns on, so there's that.
Left,
Hey!
right.
Yeah, much
Does the
success.
license plate light actually work? Hey, cool.
Look at that. Would you look at that? My friends, we have the rear plastic on, minus one little push pin.
Yeah.
It was missing 2, but
we found it.
the dudes,
Down inside of there. So.
which is probably the one that same thing happened. All right, so we are going to order a push pin for it here, along with some other stuff that we'll show you guys here in a second. And with this seat on, yay! Look at that.
Way more
less
solid.
wiggle. Right. That thing was bad.
It was bad.
I just assumed something was terribly wrong and that we would find out eventually at some point. Battery is good. Rear turn signals good. Rear license plate good. Nice job, Pat. Boop. Okay, now we have gotten this beautiful freaking gas tank that has been sitting here for so long, and we finally get to install it. I am so excited about this point because forever the bike has just looked like this. Just, it needs a gas tank to feel complete, and the gas tank's got the silver on the sides. I think it's going to look fantastic. So with the gas tank, what we had to do to get it painted was remove the fuel pump. So we've got to get the fuel pump put on it, and then we will get the whole thing reinstalled. So that's where we are now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it going. Alrighty, my friends, gas tank is ready to go on. So, Pat, if you could show me the bottom of that beauty. We've got the fuel pump in there. We've got our hoses and routings like pushed out of the way. It is time to install the gas tank back on the bike. Let me get the camera rolling and let's go. You guys have got to see this gas tank, but unfortunately Christian thinks that we should install the gas cap first, so let me show you that. You blame him in the comments. I would have shown you the gas tank, but it's not my fault. All right, for the gas cap, we have gone with, God, I'm gonna mutilate this one. Bonamici Racing.
Esponzion!
Esponzion! So guys, we got this quick release gas cap. It looks absolutely sick, and I wanted a black gas cap to go on top of the bike so that it could go with that kind of black line that's going to go over the motorcycle. So that's what we went with. Again, links in the description if you guys want to check this out. This thing looks absolutely sick. Christian, you can install it yourself since you're, oh wait, since you, hold on. Don't show it. Okay guys, we're going to get this installed and somehow not show you the tank the whole time?
Got that little...
What a terrible thing to do. Oh my god. Okay, other camera. The silver though. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, oh my god, that bike looks so much better with the gas tank on.
It's great. It really it looks like a motorcycle again.
The bike is finally coming together. You guys are going to start seeing the whole plan slowly come together. Guys, that's going to wrap up this episode of WBR Garage. Let us know what you think about that freaking gas tank in the comments down below. Gas tank painting is very expensive, but it changes the entire bike.
Yep.
If you guys want to win a motorcycle, WBRGarage.com. Do anything on that website, and you will get entries to win this thing. Stay tuned, because next week we're gonna
Do other stuff.
Nice. Maybe an exhaust. I don't know. I'm not putting this into anything,
Yes, we want an exhaust.
but we may or may not do the exhaust next episode. We want to get this thing put together. We are trying to knock episodes out. Thank you guys so much for watching to this point in the video. Put OC in your comment, because you made it to the outro crew. You made it here to the end. What was your favorite thing that we installed in today's episode? Was it the beautiful gas tank, the turn signals, and the rear bracket for the license plate, or the battery, the anti-gravity battery that is also lightweight and restarts itself?
Or the quick release.
Oh yeah, we installed that too. You guys got 4 options. Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to check out WBR Garage to win the motorcycle. Make sure to check out MotivationUSA.com, because they provided all these beautiful parts. We're gonna leave, and okay, bye.
Lunchtime.
We have not ate, and I'm sorry.
It's 3 o'clock. I'm hungry.
Okay. See you guys on the next episode. Hit the like button. It would be great. I would love you long time if you did that. Okay, bye.